Are you all out of bubble gum? By the way?
No, I got plenty. I got plenty in my sock.
Okay.
I always have buckets.
In one sock I put my cash. The other sock I put my Bazooka Joes.
I'd love to hear some of those riddles, by the way.
Sure,
We're in the middle of Riddle Me This.
Let me just open this up.
Okay, certainly.
That's huge. That is huge.
It's huge.
Oh my
Bazooka
God.
I
Joe.
thought that was like a goiter or something.
Yeah.
No, it's just a gigantic,
When did they
gigantic
start
piece of Bazooka Joe gum.
wrapping Bazooka Joe in cardstock?
It's a travel Bazooka Joe, so it lasts longer. It's more protected.
Military grade World War II K ration.
That's right.
Yeah.
Comes in a little tin.
All right. Let's hear one of these riddles.
Okay. It's one with Bazooka Joe and his friend Mort.
I love Mort.
Mort, of
He's
course,
my favorite character.
has his turtleneck sweater pulled up over his face.
Certainly, as is the style of the day.
Bazooka Joe, child with an eye patch. That's not disturbing. Bazooka Joe says to Mort, "Hiya, Mort." Mort says, "Hello there, Bazooka Joe. How have you been?" Bazooka Joe responds in kind, "Well, I've been quite well, thank you, Mort."
They are known as the couple.
Then Mort says to Bazooka Joe, "Hey, shut up, Bazooka Joe. I've got a riddle for you." Bazooka Joe says, "Well, I don't care for that kind of treatment, but go on, ask your riddle. I'm a patient man."
So these military K-ration Bazooka Joes, they're quite a bit
Well,
longer.
you see how much bigger. Look at them.
It's like a scroll.
Exactly,
Yeah.
yes. There's a lot of filler.
Yeah. It's a lot like, certain Sunday papers that have the comics, they have the 3 extra panels.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like when you would read Peanuts, if you read the whole thing, just imagine when you're reading a Sunday Peanuts that you can cut the first 2 panels out.
That's
and
right.
Nothing germane
It's just
to the
small talk.
Yeah, nothing germane to the story is talked
small
about
talk.
in those. Yeah.
I remember one where Linus asked Charlie Brown, "Hey, hey, did you ever find that hat I left at your house?"
Did he?
No, he didn't.
And then they got on with the
Linus
funny
said,
part.
"Keep an eye out for it." Then they got on to the funny part.
Do you think Bazooka Joe has ever asked to keep an eye out on something?
Oh, that's very insensitive. He's a child who lost an eye.
All right. So
Okay, so Mort says to Bazooka Joe, "Hey, Bazooka Joe, when is a little boy with a cold, not a little boy?" And Bazooka Joe says, "I haven't the faintest idea, Mort. I'm afraid you'll have to tell me." That's one whole panel.
Sure.
Then
I noticed there's not enough room for the heads of the characters.
nope, it's a
the
lot
word
of text.
balloon is
It's
just
a lot of text. Then so Mort says to Bazooka Joe, "Well, all right, you ignoramus, I will. You should read a book every once in a while." Bazooka Joe says, "That's neither here nor there. Just tell me the answer to the riddle. You started this." Mort says, "Fair enough. I guess I haven't eaten today and my blood sugar's a little low."
And it's just text at this
It's
point.
just text.
I noticed
There's
it's just a whole page of
like
just
a little bit of Mort's hair in the corner. You can see. So Mort says, final panel. Mort says, remember the question put to Bazooka Joe was, "When is a little boy with a cold not a little boy?"
Certainly.
And Bazooka Joe says, Mort says to Bazooka Joe, he says, when he's a little horse. Oh, I'm sorry. He had a sore throat.
Oh, okay. Well, I feel like you would withheld that.
Mort withheld that from Bazooka Joe.
Okay, wow. That's how riddles work.